From our studios at 1415 London Road, it's time for your Wednesday Morning Buzz, brought to you by St. Clair Auto Repair.
And here he is for this week's Wednesday Morning Buzz, number 8 from your Sarnia Sting, Josh Jacobs.
Pretty good announcement right there, huh?
I've always wanted to do that. I've always wanted to secretly, as it's on my bucket list. I want to be like the arena announcer for a sports team. Sting would do, but it doesn't have to be Sting. But I think it would be fun.
I think it would be fun too. Maybe like one day we can let you pop in and have the starting lineup and just go off.
Number 8. How are you, number 8?
Doing good. How are you?
Not bad. We were talking about last night's OHL action because London played. You've got them tomorrow night.
Yep.
They beat Kitchener 5-4. When you guys during the throes of the season, and now we're mid-season, everybody's in mid-season form. Everyone is starting to push hard for the playoffs and starting to jockey for position in their respective divisions and everything. How closely do you guys as players keep an eye on the other scores?
We definitely keep a huge eye. I mean, we're trying to catch Windsor here for this first spot in our division and get that second place locked in for the conference. It's tough and everything like that, but we pay close attention to it, and bringing in 4 important players at the trade deadline was huge for us.
There has been a sort of a refound energy, a new excitement surrounding the team here since the trade. So some big names have come, and there's obviously some big expectations that come along with some of those big trades. But are you guys feeling it too? Are you feeling it in the room? Is there a different vibe in the room these days?
Yeah, the vibe is going up, and I mean, I think it's better for us that we got those players. And I mean, they bring a huge presence to us. Definitely leaders on the team with an overage goalie, and Sam and Travis bring a lot to the table as well as Devin. So I mean, they're great players, great character guys, and I think that just helps us more with the team.
They bring a lot to the table for the team, but they bring a lot of fans with them, too. I mean, Konechny's entire clan comes out to the games, doesn't they?
Yeah, they're all about that, but hey, you can't go wrong with family, so.
Yeah, and obviously you guys have noticed an increase in attendance, too, and that can't help but feed your energy level, right?
Yeah, the emotions are high in games, especially when we have the crowd behind us. It's huge.
And it doesn't matter really, because we were talking a little bit too off air about the different arenas that there are around the league and how there just seems to be a different sort of a vibe, a different feel. But it doesn't really matter. At the end of the day, if it's a home game and you've got your stands filled, you've got your crowd cheering for you, that really, really helps you guys.
Yeah, it just brings up the level of intensity, excitement during the game, a lot of emotions flying around, so it's always good for us.
Expectations are high for the remainder of this season. Josh, we've already touched on that. It's got to be an exciting time for all of the players. I'm thinking, turn our attention to those who are in their draft year right now. I'm thinking of Chikrin and Kairu and Salinitri, and there's probably a couple of others. This has got to be an exciting time for them. Not only is there a renewed energy among, the team members, but these guys, too, are also looking forward to draft time. And you went through your draft season a couple of seasons ago. Went 41st overall to New Jersey, right?
Yes.
In the 2014 draft. How much, if you remember back to your draft year, is that playing in the back of your mind as you're going through the second half of the season? Is it easy or is it hard to kind of block that out and just pay attention to what's going on today?
Yeah, it's kind of like this season, too. I mean, I was playing juniors in the USHL. We had a spectacular team, too. That year we ended up winning our national championship as well. And just in the back, it's always in the back of your mind that there's guys watching you up in the stands, scouts and everything like that. So it's tough sometimes, but you just got to put it in the back of your mind and think about just playing your game and helping out the team, because that's what they want to see mostly, is just you're playing your game, not trying to do too much and stuff like that. It's a great excitement. I thought it was awesome. Like my draft year, I embraced the grind. I embraced everything like that, all the interviews and all the work that I had to do, but I embraced it, and it was a fun year.
Did you know when scouts were in attendance or not?
You could kind of see, like, if you look around during warm-ups or something like that, you can
They're
always
a dead
see.
giveaway,
Yeah, some of them are dead giveaway for sure. Some of them aren't, but like you definitely notice some, like, it's there in the back of your mind, but you also just got to block that out and just play your game.
They're definitely not the guys with a Sting logo painted on their chest and a beer in each hand.
Yeah, super fans, I don't think so.
Take us back to your draft day, because I think this is probably, you tell me, that had to have been one of the most exciting days of your career, if not your life so far, right?
Yeah, it was great. I mean, after the first round, I came back, slept it off. The next day, woke up early with my billet brother from Indianapolis.
Hang on, slept what off? Is there a party going on?
No. Wake up early, had my billet brother, my father with me, a couple buddies, and just got to the draft, heard my name called. It was huge. Got to meet everybody, a lot of media coverage, a lot of things to do, signing and everything like that. But at the end of the day, it was one of the greatest, like you said, one of the greatest moments. I mean, just cherish that moment. It was great going there. I had wasn't going to plan on going to the draft, but I actually went, and it was probably one of the most fantastic days of my life.
Your draft day was in Philly.
Yes, it was.
You were saying, and heading into draft day, most players have some idea where they are expected to go. So you had some idea that you were probably a second, maybe a third round, and you ended up going 41st overall. That's second round, right?
Yes.
So as you're getting closer and closer to that pick, that you're starting to think, okay, my name might be coming up soon.
Yeah, you definitely get the butterflies in your stomach. You're nervous, you're anxious, and everything like that. So I believe that. Yeah, I knew I was coming up soon, and I was just embracing it, all of it, all in one moment. So it was good.
Was it finally like a total sigh of relief when your name was finally called?
Yes, it was. I mean, as soon as you hear your name go through the building, it's awesome and everything like that. And going to get your jersey first, putting that on in the hat, and going to meet everybody at the table, it's huge.
Did you have family with you that day?
Yes, I had my father with me, a close family friend, and I also had my billet brother, who's one of my best friends now, same age as me from Indiana, so it was good.
What was their reaction? Were there any tears?
I don't think there was any tears from my dad or anybody like that, but there was a good handshake, good hug from everybody and stuff like that. They were just proud of me, and I was proud of myself. But after the draft, came back down from Cloud 9 and everything like that, and started going to work, back to work.
And then, of course, did you go immediately that fall to New Jersey training camp?
For college guys, you can't go to training camp. You can only go to development camp in July. Okay. So went to development camp and then couldn't go to training camp. And then after that, just played the season out. Then as soon as I signed with the thing, went to development camp again. Then I finally got to go to my first training camp this past summer.
Josh Jacobs, number 8 from the Sarnia Sting, our guest here. It is the Wednesday Morning Buzz. So these guys that are looking forward to draft day this year, you look at the power rankings, the ones that are just out. Chikrin is highly touted. It looks like right now ranked the number 2 skater in North America, which is awesome. But again, you got to try and block that kind of stuff out. Are these guys coming to you, wily veterans, for any advice on, how do you handle the pressure of your draft year, your draft season, and, obviously after the season, their thoughts are going to turn towards draft day itself?
We've talked about it, like just the draft and everything like that, and my liking and everything like that. But the guys in the room, they're professional. They think that they're handling it as a professional way and everything like that. And I believe that they're trying to block it out and just play our game. And I think they're more excited of the team this year and everything like that. And hopefully we can push deep in the playoffs and just get their stock keep going up.
And that's something that's going to happen regardless. And as you mentioned, you got to keep the focus on the team right now. But with so much going on, you got the big guns like Konechny doing very, very well, having just come over from Ottawa. Matt Mistely, that trade just before Christmas. Zaka is back. All of these Pistons are firing here now. There really isn't any room, is there, for individual efforts or individual goals? You guys all got to be solely and singularly focused on the team's objectives.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, it's good when everybody's buying into the systems that were put in place, and everybody's buying into the game that we want to play and everything like that. And I think we've been doing a pretty good job of that, and just got to do a little bit better, get the little tweaks out and stuff like that. There's always going to be mistakes, but just tweak a couple things and everything like that, and I think we're going to be a scary team to play against.
Well, the London Knights are going to find out tomorrow. And this is a long-standing rivalry up and down the 402. You guys are back there on Sunday, right?
Yes, we are.
Guys, get yourselves up any more for those types of rivalry showdowns?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, London's been pretty hot this season, too.
They've kind of had your number.
They've had our number for a while, I heard now. So, and especially this past 2 games and stuff we played against them this year. So, I mean, it's going to be a tough one for sure. It's going to be a huge grind, but it's going to be a good one tomorrow night.
Thanks for your time, Josh. We'll check back in with you again, all right?
All right, sounds good. Thank you.
848 CHOK.
The St. Clair Auto Repair Wednesday Morning Buzz can be heard each week at this time. If you missed part of it or want to hear it again, go to CHOK.com.